I'm going to turn this into this. Hello, David here, and the project for today is building a Magen David. Magen David is a Star of David, and I wasn't going to build one, but a friend of mine gave me some strings of lights, and I thought, well, maybe I'll make a Magen David out of it. I thought it'd be nice for celebrating the Jewish holidays, specifically Hanukkah and Sukkot. So what I'm going to do is I've got these boards from my friend's stereo cabinet, solid pine, and I thought I'd rip these up into length. These are, I could probably do it with one board. These are 11 inches wide. I thought I'd rip them up into maybe, well, I can't do 2 inches because if I do 2 inches, I'll need 6 stringers, so 6 times 2 would be 12. I could do inch and a half. Inch and a half, inch and a half is 3, 6, 9. I'll need 9 inches. Anytime you're ripping a board, let's say you've got a 4-inch wide board and you want to get 4 pieces out of there, that's going to be 3 cuts. You have to figure the kerf of the saw blade. So if the saw blade is an 1/8 inch wide, it's going to make a 1/8 inch cut. You got 3 1/8 inch cuts. That's going to take 3/8 out of the width of your piece. So you have to allow for that anytime you're ripping boards. Correction, this piece is not solid pine. It is plywood. And it is 3/4 inch thick plywood. And let's do some math. This board is 70 inches long. I could probably use the whole length of the board because I do want to make it kind of big. I'm going to put it outside. I'm going to need 6 stringers because the star will be made out of 2 triangles. So triangle will have 3 sides, and times 2 is 6. So 70 inches times 6 is 420 inches total length. Divide by 12, and that'll be 35 linear feet. I measured the strings of lights. One string is 23 feet, the other one is 24 feet, so that'll give me 47 feet 3 inches total. I lied. One of those lights was 23 feet 3 inches, so I have a total of 47 feet 3 inches. And I only need 35 feet. And I figure since I'll be wrapping some of the wire lights around the stringers, that's going to take up some of the length, so it should fit perfectly. But you know my plans, sometimes they go awry. The next step is to cut some angle cuts in the stringers. They're going to have to be cut at 60 degrees. I got the saw set up for that cut. Of course, 60 times 3 is 180 degrees. So each piece has to be the same exact length as one another. So I'm using the first one I cut as a standard, and I'm measuring each successive one to that first one, and I line them up exactly at the end, and then I match this end, and I've been shaving off a little bit, maybe a 32nd or a 16th of an inch, to make sure that each one matches the first one. Just have a loose layout here. Now I'm going to screw the joints together. I'm going to have 2 sections of a triangle, or rather I'll have 2 triangles and then I'll screw the triangles together. Alright, both of the triangles are finished and they're both exactly the same size. All the joints are screwed together. I just have to lay one over the other and measure it to make sure it's all even. Alright, I got everything screwed together. That's the way it should be. I think everything's centered. And I put a coat of white paint on both sides, and I just need to do a second coat. Well, as you can see, or maybe not see, I thought the star was too unwieldy. It was very long, so I cut the stringers down to 49 3/4 at their longest dimension. I had a little split over here that I'm gluing with some wood glue, and I ran some string across by marking the centers at each stringer. I lined up the string to get everything centered. If that makes any sense. Now I'm going to screw the two triangles together. Overall height 57 1/4 inches. That's 4 feet 9 1/4 inches. Overall width is 49 3/4 inches. That's 4 feet 1 3/4 inches. It's time to string the lights. I'm going to start at the bottom and do the first triangle and then do the second triangle. Alright, I'm done wiring. Let's try it out. Woohoo, it works! I want to thank you guys and gals for watching. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and ring that bell for more great videos from David GPO.